Well, in a perfect world, you'd have a movement map before they were injured, and they would exhibit certain asymmetries when they, before they were injured. So that's your starting spot. We got to at least get back to that, or, in that neighborhood. I think symmetry, it's easy to overcook that idea. So like a discus thrower is going to have scoliosis, functional scoliosis to the right because they're trying to get big radius on the strike. So if we got their spine neutral, they couldn't throw the disc. So how much asymmetry, bandwidth allowance or tolerance is there? So we know that in world-class sprinting, stride length difference is about 8 to 12 centimeters. So if they're less than that, that may be a problem. If they're more than that, that may be a problem. We just know that generally, because one leg's always starting overcoming stationary inertia and the other leg's dynamic, there's going to be asymmetry in gait. So what is your tolerance? What is your bandwidth allowance? So my first stop is, do I have movement analysis and a baseline, a movement map of this person before they were injured? If not, then I got to go to my normative-based data. Okay, athletes this age, this sport, this position, this stage of return to play, what is acceptable? And that bandwidth would determine whether you evolve into more complex, higher force, higher velocity stuff. Age is also a factor, and compensation history is a factor. So a youth would have a lot wider bandwidth than, say, a 34-year-old defensive back in the NFL. That NFL guy, if he's outside that bandwidth, he's in trouble. Where a 15-year-old kid, has a lot more bandwidth. They're more resilient. They have more compensatory possibilities than this aging athlete. So long story short, I would like to refer to a movement map before injury. If I don't have it, then I got to build my norms, based on this athlete's sport, age, position, and